guys have been here before, then you guys know that I am a doula and a soon-to-be childbirth educator. I am also a mother of now 3 beautiful baby boys because I had my last baby boy October 12th. He'll be 6 weeks on Thursday. And so my channel is all about motherhood, life, childbirth, pregnancy. It's just a mix of everything that I am. And so I hope you guys stay and subscribe and enjoy my videos. And if you can hear him talking, it's because he just woke up. He's in the bouncer right here. So if you guys can hear him talking about the video, I'm sorry. So anyway, I'll get right into it. This video is going to be about gender disappointment, and how I feel about gender disappointment, what it is, and my own experience with it. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was very nervous and scared and in denial a little bit, I'll say. I wouldn't say that I wasn't happy about it. It just was like I had made up my mind before that, 2 kids was enough and that I was okay with the 2 boys that I had. And so when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh gosh, like another one. But I'm very grateful for him. He's beautiful and happy and I love him. But that's how I felt in the beginning, and that was my real raw feelings. And so I did say to my husband and to like a couple of my friends, like, hey, like if I am pregnant, it would be nice to have a daughter, just to experience, I have 2 sons. I know what it's like to have a son. It would be nice to see what it's like to have a daughter. And I did make a few comments about that. And so at 16 weeks, I was offered the opportunity to get a blood test called Maternit 21. Hey, I'll put the spelling down here so you guys can look it up. And my midwife reassured me that the test was 99.9% accurate. She's never seen anyone have a invalid test or a wrong test or anything like that. So I was very much stoked about getting it done because I wanted to know. I wanted to get it out. I wanted to just, is a girl, is a boy. I just wanted to know. My husband wanted to know. My family wanted to know. And so I said, let's just do the test. So I got the test done, and it took about 10 days before I got the email that my results was in. And so I'm going to insert a clip on when I called my midwife about my results right now.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Hi. So per genetic testing, this is a female little girl.
Oh my God!
Yo.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
So you guys just seen the video about us finding out the results of that blood test. We found out it was a girl, and we were very excited. We were very, my husband he was excited, but he wanted a boy, so he was like, oh, it's a girl. But he knew it was something that I had stated that I wanted, so he was like, okay, I'm happy for you, and a little girl would be nice. So we were really excited. I had started buying outfits already, and I wanted to see this beautiful little girl. I wanted to have a picture of her, and so I decided that I would book a ultrasound. And so I had booked the ultrasound. We were so excited, and I just could not wait to get the confirmation that yes, it's a girl. So me and my husband, we went to the ultrasound, and this lady was in I forget what part of Westchester, but it was in like Westchester, and she was she was amazing. She was just the best. Even during what I was going through during the ultrasound, she was just so good. Hey, buddy. And so she had all right, do you want to see the people? Let's see the people. Oh, here he is. Yeah, we're talking about you. So, yeah, so we got to the ultrasound, and we told her like, oh, we had the blood test done, and they told her it was a girl. And so her face kind of was like, and she was like, well, what test did you get done? And I said, oh, the Maternit 21. And her face told me that I need to inquire more. And so I asked her, I said, well, why did you make that face? Like, what's wrong? And she's like, I don't want to scare you, but I have had a few people come here who had that test done and the test was wrong. and my heart just sunk. Like, it just went to the bottom of my stomach, and I just was like, oh my gosh, and it would be me that this test would be wrong for, like, you know. So yeah, so that's what she told me. And so me and my husband went to the room, and I got undressed, and I kind of was like sitting there like, oh God, like, I know this is gonna be a boy. And you know, it wasn't even so much like I would be upset it was a boy, because you know, I have two beautiful boys. I'm a great boy mom. I love my boys to death. It just was the, you know, someone tells you something, you get excited about it, and then they take it away from you, and you're like, wow, like, you know, and you have to like get your mind wrapped around like, okay, it's not this, it's this. No big deal, but it is a true feeling. So she started the ultrasound. At first she really couldn't see, so we had to do a couple different positions. I had to turn this way, turn that way, drink water, do all these different things. But then she finally got a couple shots, and she just was like, I'm sorry. And I didn't cry, but I had a sense of like a little bit of sadness come over me, because you know, I knew that I wanted this to be my last pregnancy, and it just was the thought like I would never experience having a daughter. I won't know how that feels. And you know, it just was a sense of like, you know, a loss of that relationship that I wanted to have, you know, for myself. And my husband, you know, he just, you know, he said he was sorry, which, you know, wasn't his fault. He rubbed my shoulder, and we got some videos and some pictures of our beautiful baby boy. And so it took me about a week to get over it. It wasn't like I was like sad and depressed or anything, but it took me a week to kind of like, wow, like I'm really not having a daughter. Like, I got that blood test, and they said it was 99.9% right, and it's wrong. I had to like donate all the girl clothes I had bought, and just giving them away made me feel like I was like giving away that would-be daughter that I would have had. And I had to deal with it for a week. I wrote in my journal, and I just, you know, talked to different people about it. One of my closest friends, I talked to her about it and how it, you know, how I felt about it, and she respected my feelings, and she understood my feelings. And I really, you know, I hold that time dearly to me, because no one made me feel bad for feeling how I felt. They understood that I still would love this baby. I love him. I still would love being a boy mom. But you know, when you have that sense of like, oh, you're having this, and it's like, oh, it's exciting, it's new, I've never had a daughter before, and you know, all those feelings you get to, oh no, it's a boy, and I'm like, oh, you know, like I know that feeling of having a boy, you know. But every baby is a blessing, and every baby is a new experience, and he is very loved. And as soon as that week passed and I got over it and I got rid of those girl clothes, I literally splurged on this little guy and went and bought all the beautiful neutral baby boy clothes and baby boy everything, and I got over it really quick, and I picked a name for him. Maybe 2 weeks afterwards, I picked a name for him, and just was very happy ever since then. But I do want to acknowledge the fact that gender disappointment is something that's very real. And I talked to my midwife about my test and how my test was wrong. And, you know, she felt very sorry for me. She knew that I expressed, you know, I had two boys and want to experience having a girl. And she just was very sorry. And she was like, it's very rare that this happens. And she's never seen what happened. And so she just was like, you know, she's sorry. And you know, I just know moving forward, when I tell people about my story, I just tell them, like, you know, take everything with a grain of salt. You know, even ultrasounds can be wrong. I mean, my own mom with me thought her entire pregnancy she was having a boy, and voila, I'm a girl. So we hear about this happening all the time. And after getting the test done and it being wrong, I did a lot of research on maternity 21 and have found that it's been wrong for so many women. So this is not to say that it's always wrong, and I know a lot of women who the test was right for. I was just one of the percentage that the test was not right for. And now I can't imagine my life without this little boy. Like, I can't even imagine him being a girl, like, and having a daughter, because I'm so in love with him and who he is, and he's just such a special part of our family. And but I did experience gender disappointment. I did experience that feeling, and I can say that it's not a good feeling. Even after you get over it, you do have a little guilt that you feel for feeling how you feel, because you do love your child. Like, I love this little boy, and sometimes I still think like how I felt sad about him being a boy, and it's like, you know, it's just something that you really just have to just deal with and understand that you're human and it's normal, and everyone gets disappointed with something. And at the end of the day, you're still going to love your child. You're still going to appreciate them and fall in love with them the moment you see them, or in the womb like I did. Like, I got over it pretty quick, and I'm just so in love with him. But yeah, so that's how I feel about it. And if you guys ever experienced it or know someone who experienced it, leave a comment below. Go to my Instagram page where I'll talk about it there, and tell me how you guys dealt with it. And if you guys are experiencing it now, and how I can help you. And if you guys want to talk, just leave me a message and we can talk about it and how I dealt with it. But yeah, I'm done having kids. So I had to get over having a daughter, like, in that experience really quick, because I was like, hey, it's whatever, like, I'm not even having any more children, so it's not like I can try again. And so that's where I am now. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like this video, and subscribe, and come back again and watch some other videos. I'm going to record maybe a couple more today. So if you guys see the same outfit in a couple videos, just know that I'm trying to get a couple videos out to you guys while I have the time. You know, it's COVID. I'm in home with my kids. We're doing virtual classes and things. So I'm trying to like get some videos out to you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Say bye. Bye.